The Minnesota Department of Agriculture has put together this presentation to help retailers understand the requirements for labeling and selling seed in Minnesota. This presentation is going to cover seed basics, laws and rules regarding seed, inventory management strategies, and seed label requirements. Let's begin with some basic information about seeds. There are 5 general categories of seed for sale in Minnesota: vegetable and flower seed packets, agricultural seed, food plot seed, lawn and turf grass seed, and native and wildflower seed. Each of the 5 categories are color-coded throughout this presentation and in reference materials available to retailers. Each category has specific labeling requirements that will be described later in this presentation. All seeds must be labeled for sale for the purpose of consumer protection. The label must tell you what kind of seed is in the container and how well it will germinate. A package of seed is uniquely identified by a lot number which corresponds with the production, conditioning, and testing of the seed in the package. All seed must be sold before it expires. The expiration date is determined by the test date on the label. Seed expires because seed quality can change over time as the seed ages. Storage conditions and mishandling can also damage seed. An expiration date is used to ensure that seed will still germinate as stated on the label when sold. Any seed sold in Minnesota must meet the requirements of the Minnesota Seed Law. Seed can be found for sale on seed catalogs, on websites, in greenhouses, through seed dealers, at local co-ops, in big box retail stores, and more. Next, we will discuss regulations as they relate to selling seed in Minnesota. All seed sold in Minnesota is regulated under the Minnesota Seed Law, Minnesota Statute 21.82 through 21.92. Anyone who sells seed must abide by these laws. The Seed Law can be viewed on the Minnesota Department of Agriculture's website, www.mda.state.mn.us/seed. If a seed lot does not follow the regulations of the seed law, an inspector can issue a stop sale and require that the seed be removed from the retail shelf. A notice of violation may be issued and fines may be issued if the violation is not remedied. Staff managing seed need training to understand requirements. A well-trained employee can readily identify any shortfall in compliance and immediately take care of the situation. Technology can make the job easier when inventories and expiration dates are available electronically. Expired test dates are one of the most common violations found by Minnesota Department of Agriculture inspectors when inspecting grass seed and vegetable and flower seed packets. The success of everyone in the seed supply chain, from seed producers, conditioners, labelers, and retailers, depends on best practices and inventory management at every stage. Depending on where seed is produced and labeled, it may need to meet the requirements of the Minnesota Seed Law, the Federal Seed Law, and federal requirements for importing seed from around the world. Growers, labelers, retailers, and buyers all benefit from following all applicable seed laws. To assist retailers in managing their seed inventory to stay in compliance with seed regulations, the following strategies can be utilized. Inventory management should include confirming a valid label on each seed lot, reviewing the expiration date to ensure the seed is viable for the current growing season, and ensuring package integrity. This will help ensure the quality of the product and keep your customers happy. Inspection of seed lots will help ensure that seed packages are not ripped, torn, or leaking seed. If packages are ripped, please remove from shelf and inform management. Retailers should check all incoming shipments of seed to ensure that the seed lots have a current test date at the time of receipt. Seed must be shipped across state lines into Minnesota within 5 months of the test date, as required by the Federal Seed Act. Verify that the seed lots received will not expire during the sale season. Retailers should display the oldest seed first if the expiration date is valid. This will ensure that seedlots are less likely to expire while on display. Remove any expired seed from the shelf and inform management. Management can request new labels from the seed distributor for any seed lot nearing expiration or already expired. It is your responsibility to make sure that the test date or sell-by date is current. Minnesota Department of Agriculture inspectors will stop sale any seed for sale that has expired. You may be liable for penalties for not managing your inventory. As mentioned, if a seed lot is expired, retailers can request a new label from their seed distributor or the seed labeler listed on the seed label. Some seed labelers provide online forms for the relabeling of seed. Check with your seed distributor to see if this option is available. Successful inventory management can help you keep up to date on your inventory, help you track test and sell-by dates, and help keep the product moving. The following slides will go through what is required to be on each category of seed label and what 3 things retailers should keep track of to stay in compliance. It is the responsibility of the seed labeling company to provide retailers with a valid seed label that meets the Minnesota seed law requirements. There are 5 general categories of seed for sale in Minnesota: vegetable and flower seed packets, agricultural, food plot, lawn and turf grass, and native grass and wildflower seeds. Test dates are the most important label information retailers should be aware of. Vegetable and flower packets, agricultural, and food plot seeds are all valid for 12 months following the test date. Lawn and turf grass, native grass, and wildflower seeds are all valid for 15 months following the test date. If you have questions about which general category seeds are in, contact your distributor for verification. Here are a few examples of seeds from each category. All test dates are exclusive of the month of the date of the test, so start counting the months on the months following the test date. Most seeds sold in retail stores can be sold up to 12 months after the test date, while grass seeds can be sold up to 15 months after the test date. Hermetically sealed containers, commonly used as seeds traveling overseas, can be sold for 36 months after the test date. For example, lettuce has a 12-month test date, and if labeled with the January 2020 test date, it must be sold by January 2021. Kentucky bluegrass has a 15-month test date, and if labeled with the January 2020 test date, it must be sold by April 2021. Examples of the vegetable and flower seed packet category of seeds include tomato, cucumber, marigolds, zinnias, carrots, lettuce, beets, sweet corn, pumpkin, and squash. Vegetable and flower seed packets minimum requirements for the label include kind, variety, lot number, net weight, labeler's name and address, pack for date, and sell by date. The 2 most important things on a vegetable and flower seed packet are the packed for year and the sell by date. A sell by date may be listed along with or in lieu of the packed for date, but it may not exceed the test date by more than 12 months, excluding the months of test. Examples of agricultural seeds include corn, soybean, alfalfa, wheat, oats, and barley. Agricultural seed label minimum requirements includes all of the information displayed on this label. The labeler is responsible for a complete and truthful label. The 2 most important things on agricultural seed labels are the kinds of seeds present and the germination test date. Agricultural seed must be sold within 12 months of the test date. The seed shown in this example must be sold by January 2021. Examples of food plot seeds include turnips, rape, clover, alfalfa, and more. Food plot seed label minimum requirements includes all of the information displayed on this label. The labeler is responsible for a complete and truthful label. The most important things to look for are the kind of the seed in the mixture and the test date. Food plot seeds are only good for 12 months. The 12-month period does not include the month it was tested. The seed shown in this example must be sold by October 2020. Examples of lawn and turf grass seed include Kentucky bluegrass, perennial ryegrass, creeping red fescue, brome grass, annual ryegrass, and packages of grass seed mixtures labeled as full sun, partial shade, etc. Each state has different seed laws and multiple sell-by dates may be listed on the label. The seed shown in this example was tested in January 2020 and must be sold within 15 months, which is April 2021 in Minnesota. Lawn and turf grass seed label minimum requirements includes all of the information displayed on this label. The labeler is responsible for a complete and truthful label. The three most important things on lawn and turf grass seed labels are the kinds of seeds present in the mixture, the test date, and sell-by date. Sell-by date is required and must be within 15 months of the test date. The seeds shown in this example must be sold by April 2021. Examples of native grass and wildflower seeds include black-eyed Susan, big blue stem, little blue stem, purple prairie clover, butterfly milkweed, lead plant, Indian grass, sky blue aster, bee balm, wild bergamot, and more. Native grass and wildflower seed label minimum requirements include all of the information displayed on this label. The labeler is responsible for a complete and truthful label. The three most important things on native grass and wildflower seed labels are the kinds of seeds present in the mixture, the test date, and sell-by date. Test date is required and must be sold within 15 months of the test date. The seeds shown in this example must be sold by April 2021. In summary, vegetable and flower seed packets, agricultural, and food plot seeds all must be sold within 12 months of their test dates. Lawn, turf, native grass, and wildflower seeds all must be sold within 15 months of their test dates. If you find an issue with a label or the test date is nearing expiration, inform management and they can work with the seed distributor to bring the seed labels up to compliance. There are a handful of seed distributors and labelers that service retail stores in Minnesota. Most of these seed businesses have a nationwide distribution network. Seed distributors and labelers are required to maintain up-to-date records on each seed lot, including the test dates. Many of these seed businesses employ representatives to assist retailers in maintaining the test dates and stocking of shelves. Keep in contact with your seed distributor or seed labeler representative to maintain a good relationship and stay in compliance with the Minnesota seed law. Occasionally, seed distributors or seed labelers will send stickers to affix to the label with an updated test date so that seed can still be sold. The sticker that the distributor or labeler provides is then placed over the old test date on the seed label. Products can be relabeled with a sticker stating the test date on the sticker if the lot number is also printed on the sticker. Occasionally, one will find a statement on the label which can be used to see if your test dates are current. For example, a sell-by date of 15 months will be listed with the states whose seed laws include that specific regulation. The seed shown in this example must be sold by April 2021 in Minnesota. Agricultural, grass, and vegetable seed may be sold at self-service bulk seed stations. As long as the container has a legible label that is easy to locate and readable, then the retailer is meeting the requirements of the seed law. The label must be complete and truthful with a valid test date. Any company repackaging seed must have a permit to label seed for sale. The seed must meet all of the requirements of the Minnesota seed law. A complete set of records for seed that has been repackaged is required, including seed testing results. Summarize. All seed needs to be properly labeled, seed cannot be sold after the expiration date, and inventories need to be managed to make sure that expired seed is not offered for sale. Following these three guidelines will help your seed sales follow the Minnesota seed law. For more information, visit the Minnesota Department of Agriculture's website at www.mda.state.mn.us/seed for fact sheets and contact information for seed inspectors if you have questions.